Amigos do Brasil, dos Estados Unidos, meu nome é Fábio, eu criei o site Largados e Pelados.com e sou editor de 2 páginas no Facebook sobre Naked and Afraid. Eu criei pois não havia nenhum outro site no país que falasse do reality. Agora nós veremos uma entrevista muito interessante com a participante Stacey Osório. Muito obrigado, Stacey, por sua gentileza em responder essas questões. Eu também quero agradecer a todos os outros participantes que contribuíram com esse projeto.
Hello Brazil, Stacey Osorio here, Season 6 of Naked and Afraid and Season 2 of Naked and Afraid XL. I'm really excited to be a part of this, and I was really excited to take on this challenge. It's the most amazing thing I've ever done. Being able to attack my survivalism in a way that's so primitive and raw is something that not very many people have been able to experience before. So I'm really excited to be able to share this with you. And physical testing for the show is pretty arduous. They put us through tons of physicals, personality tests. We see a psychologist, we see doctors. We are made sure that we're asked multiple times, are you sure you want to do this? To probably avoid them of any kind of liability or extra cost if you're going to quit. Being the worst challenge in Naked and Afraid in Croatia, the mosquito bites were definitely probably one of the worst things. As soon as the sun would start to go down and it would start to cool off, the mosquitoes would come out from out of the bush and come to the water. So there were times in which in the middle of the night we had no choice but to just walk around all night because it was absolute insanity and torture trying to keep up with those mosquitoes biting you on top of already their bites, and having anaphylaxis symptoms in which you feel like your throat's going to close up because your body's so freaked out because there's so many bugs that just bit you. I would say that was definitely one of the biggest challenges in Croatia. Africa, I would say it was the ticks. The relationship with my partner Lee was absolutely amazing. It was as if when we first met we knew each other already. He was very kind, he was very Lee! Okay, we heard screaming by the river. Right after the burn, I was in so much pain throughout the whole thing that I was just barely hanging on, and I felt terrible. I felt ashamed, I felt defeated, I felt like, why me? Why am I a victim of some stupid freak accident? I can't complete this job that I'm attacking right now. And so was horrible, and there was a lot of healing to go with it. I had to see the doctor every other day for dressing changes for the next couple of weeks, and wasn't able to fly home until even after Lee was extracted. So it was pretty bad. I'm like so flattered that you cried, and thank you for your congratulations. I appreciate the admiration. The process of healing and the scars, I pretty much had to stay out of the sun for 6 months. Technology's pretty good, and so they have these like bandages that kind of help with the cellular growth of the tissue. And so I have no scarring, and I was ready to go for Africa, so no problems there. Discovery covered all medical expenses, and they took care of me really well, so I felt pretty good about that. The hope you can have about me on Naked and Afraid XL is that I'm not going to give up easily, and you might see a little bit of me. Brazil, I do know Brazil. I love Brazil. I hear you have amazing dance parties, and I just can't wait to be able to visit your country and explore the jungle, and all the climate's beautiful. I love Brazil.